Greetings and good afternoon, everyone. Greetings. It's Dr. Michelle here, your holistic physician who specializes in the release of stress simply and naturally, especially for my super wonder women who are feeling burnt out, stressed out, and overwhelmed, overworked, all of that through my best-selling books, through my teas, my signature teas, and coaching programs. I help you release your stress simply and naturally. So, little history lesson. Fox Lake in Angola, Indiana. For me, it's home. It's childhood memories. It's a place of peace, serenity, memories of fun, food, and family. But for others, it is a jewel of history, especially Black history. Black Lives Matter, share Black stories. So I want to take you with me on a little tour. So let me tell you about Fox Lake. So Fox Lake was started in the 1920s, and how it started was that there were two white men, the Boyds, who this is about 142 acres, so they each had a half. So as this isn't written, but you know, griots tell the story that one of them got mad and said, you know what, I'm going to sell the land to Black people. Now, in the papers, in the history, it states that they wanted a place for the Blacks to vacation. Now, up here in Angola, Indiana, there are many lakes, a lot larger than our lake, a lot larger than Fox Lake. However, we weren't really welcome there. There was a story that I read about how there was a family that had a lake house in Monticello, Indiana, and when they locked everything up for the winter, their house caught on fire. They said it was due to electrical, but it states that their intuition told them that that was inaccurate, especially since crosses were constantly burning in their yard. So they came on over here to Fox Lake and bought a plot and built a cottage. So before I get to that. So, this lake is very important because it was the first Black resort in the state of Indiana. And currently, it is one of four Black resorts that are registered on the National Registry. Idlewild and Oak Bluffs, which is Martha's Vineyard, are two of the other ones. I'm not certain about the fourth one. So how it started in the 1920s with this tract of land that they started selling to Black people to come up here and have a place to vacation, probably so that we could be separate. Is it raining again? Well, I'm going to stay out here because rain is holy water. So my grandparent, and then to build up for marketing purposes so people could come and buy, they started having bus trips. So primarily the people who would come to Fox Lake in Angola, Indiana to vacation were from, of course, Indiana, Michigan, Illinois. So typically a lot of people that come up here to vacation, they may be from Fort Wayne, Indianapolis, Toledo, Chicago, Detroit, Cincinnati. Those are like the main places, the main cities and towns that people come from. My grandparents being from Indianapolis, they used to come up here and bring their children, which would be my mother, my aunt, and my uncle, and sometimes my cousins, and they would rent a cottage. Well, thank God that they had the vision, and thank God that they pulled their resources together where they could actually purchase a cottage. And I'll show you, well, let me turn around here. This is Fox Lake. And Fox Lake is natural because when you read about it, this lake, as well as a lot of other lakes up here, were formed from glacial formation. I gotta make sure I don't step on the See, people come with their dogs, they make me sick. So this is our pier, and because of COVID, they didn't put the raft out. But this is our lake. This is our lake. That building over there used to be the Marfran Hotel, owned by the Flemings, all Black. you know, they went on to glory, so it was purchased as an apartment building. They don't keep it up at all. But the Marfran, we used to go there sometimes to have a piece of chess pie because Miss Fleming made some of the very best chess pie in the world. Oh, let me pan back over here. To the left of the Marfran used to be the rec center where we used to come and get ice cream and play games, and there was a jukebox. So you see, the lake is not very big, but it's ours. And so they had this little club called the Sharks and the Sharkettes. And for the Sharks and Sharkettes, in order to be a shark or sharkette, then you had to swim across the lake. So just straight across and then swim back. So I did do that one time. I haven't done it this year, honey. I'm not in shape for that. I haven't been swimming too much. So this is our lake. This is our home. Over there is we call it the shelter. We call it the shelter. So what would happen on days when it was rainy, we might go in there and do crafts. My grandmother really loved to, she loved to do crafts. She's so crafty and creative. On Sundays, we would have Sunday school. So there wasn't always someone up here vacationing that was a pastor. But if there was, he'd give a little sermonette. We sang a couple of little songs and pray, and that was it. But if there was no pastor up here, it seemed like we read a little devotional, had a couple of testimonials, and sang some little songs. But you knew that it was time to come down because there used to be a bell. I don't know what happened to the bell. There used to be a bell, and they would ring the bell, and then we knew it was time to come on down for Sunday school. Sometimes we would have gatherings down there. We would have a pitch-in or a potluck, and everyone would bring a dish to the shelter. Like I said, they have it closed up. They didn't want to open up everything because of COVID, so that you wouldn't have to worry about increased surfaces, people touching them and that type of thing. I was going to try to see if I see any turtles out right now to share that with you, but I don't see any. So, as with all things that people get upset about, we do have a gentrification issue. And my personal feeling is this: though I love all human beings, but this is our lake. And I'm like, well, baby, why do you want to be over here? Why do you want to be over here with us? Whatever. So I'm just trying to get my mind together with it. So I'm going to flip this around. So we're really blessed. Can you see the house? I can't tell. Okay, you see the little blue house? Okay, so that is our house. That's our cottage. And so I'm really thankful for the experience because, as you can see, from our cottage, we had lake view, and it's very, very close to the beach. This is what we call the beach. And this is a man-made beach. This is a man-made beach. They had dump trucks come in and bring the sand. At one point in my research, I noticed that they used to call this an island. And I said, the island? What was that? But technically, it is an island because you do have to go across the bridge. Oh, bro, out there on his jet ski. You do have to go across a bridge in order to get on this location. Okay, see, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So this is what we have to cross. It's almost like there's a little moat around it, and then there's the lake. So as you can see, this is what we would call the lagoon. A lot of lily pads, honey. A lot of lily pads and all kind of creatures and things in here. So I guess that's why they call it an island. It makes sense. An island is defined by having bodies of water on all sides. So I just want to share that with you. But this is a really important place, and it's a really special place to me and my family. I've been coming up here my entire life, and I'm 49 years old, so that's been a good long while. But a lot of really wonderful memories because I came here with my grandparents and my cousins and everybody would be up here. So I know I'm gonna have to leave. If you bring in sand toys, that means that little children are to follow. And though I love little children, when I'm trying to get my chill on, I do not want to hear that screaming and hollering. But maybe they won't last long because it's been raining on and off all day. So though the sun is out, 20 minutes ago it was raining. And maybe if it rains again, it'll have the little children going in. So then I can dip in real quick. I can see the lake from our cottage, so I know when someone's down here or when someone isn't. But anyway, it's some place that maybe you want to look up about Fox Lake being on the National Register. And what I will encourage you to do, if you don't have your own summer place, which is fine, everything is a mindset. Everything is a mindset. And if you can go to that place in your mind, this has been so relaxing and refreshing for me, where I feel like my soul is settled. And I haven't felt like my soul is settled in a long time. Oh, I gotta be careful. The turtle was laying eggs in that hole the other day. But so I need to just recreate, go in my mind's eye when I leave here. I'm supposed to leave tonight, but they're trying to encourage me to just leave in the morning. What's the point of rushing back? Oh, no, what to do? But go to this place in my mind and in my spirit where I can refresh and just settle again. Just so much going on. So I would encourage you, if you want to look at this video again and you just want to take in the scenery, you know what? I'll do another panoramic view for you. Imagine the sound of the wind. Imagine the sound of the birds. Imagine the sound of the water flowing. Imagine the smell of true fresh air. And not having a care in the world. Not caring about what time it is. Not rushing to a meeting. But just to be able to settle and rest. So that you can recreate that experience and be settled in your mind and in your soul, so that we can move forward and create a new reality, a new normal. Forgetting those things that are behind and reaching ahead. A free life. Live a free life on purpose and passion. So that's it, y'all. So thank you for sharing this little documentary moment with me. I want you to be well. I want you to do something for yourself and to help you on the journey. Something that I've been doing all week in the midst of this is I continue to have my smoothies. Okay? It's not just one thing. When you have a bunch of things bombarding you in life that are stressful, then we need more than one tool. So this right here, being here, is a tool, but my other tool are my fresh smoothies, my stress-free smoothies. And you can get my personal recipe for that at www.stressfreesmoothie.com. So thanks everyone. Be well, do something well for yourself, and have a stress-free rest of your day. It's Dr. Michelle.